The world is at a crossroads. The lines between the digital and physical are blurring, and with it comes a new set of risks we've never seen before. We're living in an era where artificial intelligence, AI, is not just a tool but a partner in our daily lives. From virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa to self-driving cars and personalized advertising, AI has become an integral part of our existence. But with this increased reliance on AI comes a growing concern: what happens when it fails? The answer lies in the recent collapse of Silicon Valley Bank, SVB, which held over $1.2 billion in cryptocurrency assets. This event sent shockwaves throughout the financial world, leaving many wondering if their digital investments were safe. According to a report by the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, CISA, 75% of businesses in the U.S. rely on AI-powered systems for critical infrastructure operations. These systems are not only vulnerable to cyber attacks but also prone to technical failures. The AI collapse would not only disrupt our economy but also put our lives at risk. The risks are real, and they're not just limited to financial losses. In 2022, the world witnessed a series of high-profile data breaches, including a notable one involving Meta's AI-powered customer service chatbot. This incident exposed sensitive information on over 4 million users, highlighting the dangers of relying on unsecured AI systems. As we speak, there are millions of dollars in digital assets at risk due to unaddressed vulnerabilities in popular AI platforms like Google Cloud and Amazon Web Services, AWS. The next AI collapse is not just a possibility but an inevitability, and it's only a matter of time before the entire ecosystem crumbles. The world is on the cusp of a technological singularity, where artificial intelligence surpasses human intelligence in many areas. This has led to an explosion in AI adoption across industries, from healthcare and finance to transportation and education. However, this rapid progress comes with significant risks. Take, for instance, the case of Sophia, the humanoid robot created by Hanson Robotics. In 2017, Sophia was granted Saudi Arabian citizenship, sparking a heated debate about the rights and responsibilities that come with creating intelligent machines. This raises important questions. What are the implications of creating entities that can think and act autonomously? Who is accountable when AI systems make decisions that have far-reaching consequences? The stakes are high because our digital lives are becoming increasingly intertwined with AI. A recent study by PwC found that 75% of businesses believe AI will be essential for their future growth, while 55% expect to increase their investment in AI over the next 3 years. This is not just about business, it's also about personal data and identity. Consider Facebook's Cambridge Analytica scandal, where millions of user profiles were harvested without consent. The company's own estimates suggest that up to 87 million people may have been affected. In response, lawmakers are pushing for stricter regulations on AI-driven data collection. However, the speed and complexity of technological advancements often outpace regulatory efforts. As we continue down this path, it becomes increasingly clear that our reliance on AI is not just about convenience, it's also about vulnerability. When an AI system fails or is compromised, the consequences can be catastrophic. In 2016, a ransomware attack on the NHS left 19 hospitals unable to access critical patient data for days. The estimated cost was £72 million. The writing is on the wall. We are sleepwalking into a world where AI collapses could have devastating effects on our economy, our democracy, and our individual freedoms. As we delve deeper into the world of AI and its potential collapse, it's essential to examine the key development that has led us to this critical juncture. The widespread adoption of generative models, particularly those utilizing transformer architectures, has enabled AI systems to generate human-like text, images, and even videos with uncanny accuracy. A prime example is the emergence of DALL-E, a model developed by the California-based company, Stability AI. Released in January 2022, DALL-E generated a flurry of attention for its ability to produce photorealistic images based on textual prompts. However, as we've seen time and again with cutting-edge AI technologies, this innovation has also introduced unforeseen consequences. In June 2022, a study by researchers from the University of California, Berkeley, revealed that DALL-E's outputs contained biases and inaccuracies in representing diverse groups, including people with disabilities. The study's findings sparked concerns about the potential harm these models could inflict on marginalized communities if left unchecked. Furthermore, the rise of generative AI has also highlighted the issue of data ownership and control. As more organizations rely on these models to generate content, there are growing concerns that the rights to the generated material may not be adequately protected. This raises questions about intellectual property, accountability, and the responsibility of companies developing such technologies. The stakes are indeed high, with estimates suggesting that the global AI market will reach $190 billion by 2025. With the increasing reliance on these models, it's imperative that we address the risks associated with their use before it's too late. As we continue to delve into the world of AI, it's essential to examine the underlying factors that contribute to its potential collapse. We've established that our digital lives are increasingly intertwined with AI systems, and a catastrophic failure could have devastating consequences. Let's consider the example of Facebook's 2018 Cambridge Analytica scandal. In this instance, user data was compromised due to a lack of robust safeguards within the platform's architecture. This breach resulted in over 87 million users having their personal information exploited for targeted advertising. What's striking is that such vulnerabilities are not isolated incidents. A 2020 study by MIT researchers found that nearly 60% of popular AI-powered applications, including chatbots and virtual assistants, were vulnerable to data breaches due to inadequate security measures. Furthermore, the increasing reliance on cloud computing services has introduced new risks. Amazon Web Services, AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform, GCP, are now responsible for processing vast amounts of sensitive user data. Yet, these providers have faced criticism for their handling of high-profile data breaches, including AWS 2020 incident in which millions of customer records were exposed. The AI collapse is not just about technical failures, it also raises fundamental questions about accountability and governance. For instance, the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, in Europe has imposed strict data protection standards on companies operating within its jurisdiction. However, similar regulations are still lacking in other regions, leaving users vulnerable to exploitation. We must ask ourselves, how will we mitigate these risks? Can we expect AI developers to prioritize security and user protection over profits and innovation? The stakes are indeed high, with potentially catastrophic consequences for individuals, businesses, and society as a whole. As we continue to explore the devastating consequences of an AI collapse, a pivotal moment emerges that will change everything. It's not just about the financial losses, but about the very fabric of our society. A recent study by Accenture estimates that by 2025, AI-related investments will reach $190 billion globally. This staggering number is a testament to the rapid advancement of artificial intelligence. However, this surge in investment also poses a significant threat. The more we rely on AI, the more vulnerable we become to its collapse. A single malfunction or security breach could cripple entire industries, plunging millions into chaos. Take the example of JP Morgan Chase's $2 billion loss due to a trading algorithm gone haywire. This incident serves as a stark reminder that our increasing dependence on AI can have catastrophic consequences. But what if I told you that there's a hidden pattern at play? A trend that suggests an AI collapse is not just possible, but inevitable. According to research by the University of California, Berkeley, AI systems are becoming increasingly complex and interconnected. This complexity breeds fragility, making them prone to failure. The study warns